What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and did you hear the bell? That means it's another day in the market watch. So with the restriction list announcement, cards went crazy. There was a few cards that just shot up like, whoo! And then other cards that just kind of started just petering down. So without further ado, let's dive in the video and talk about it. So first off, we have none other than Blue Memory Boost from Digimon Adventure Box 2. So this card is now on complete buyout. There's only 2 listings left. One for 30, one for the 20s. So yeah, this kind of happens when, you know, a restriction list comes in and it basically says confirm for BT15. You're just playing Blue Gruman. If you want OTK, you're playing that at least into 2 weeks into the format. So definitely this is what the end result is, and I have no objections on it. Europe side, you guys had plenty of listings, which is really solid, starting off in the €12 range and goes to about 15s and then shoots up from there. But, you know, there's plenty of stock for you guys. Definitely pick up a few copies in the 12s. Gamon X Anti Bay, another card that I mentioned before that earlier on in the video, just to say that was shooting up. Yeah, this card, once we knew that Ganon X Antibody, the blue-purple, was getting hit, yeah, this card didn't last even an hour. This card just got hit fast, and people were buying it because they need this. You know, this is only until BT15, so, you know, this should cool off a little bit. You know, you have till March, basically. You know, March 1st before this is mattering. So pick up a copy here and there. Don't go crazy. You can just buy 1-in-1s just each week until you have it. Or if you were very lucky, you had it. You know, $33 is not unexpected or unheard of for cards that are mandatory for the deck. And then we have Ganon X Antibody. Europe side looking like 1450, 18s. Yeah, you guys are following suit pretty quickly. I'm not surprised there with the restriction list. It definitely was going to come up. Patamon, Tamer Party Pack, the beginning 2.0. Guys, let me know if you guys actually your locals have gotten this for December, because mine hasn't. And that's kind of upsetting me that this hasn't been passed out. You know, this is looking like $8 a pop. You know, the fact that this wasn't a natural one, it was the Tamer Party Pack, which stores already have history of not being able to get this product properly. You know, this should have just been the entry for the month. Bandai, you screw up so much with this shit. Europe side, €5, €6. Yeah, I mean, stores don't get enough of this. Is the problem here. But, you know, this is just fine. €5, €5. Commandramon. When was anybody going to tell me this thing was reaching $2? Like $2.50 very cleanly? I mean, I was not expecting to see that. And I saw that, I was like, since when? I don't remember even talking about this when this thing jumped. But, yeah, it's $2 a pop. Don't hold your breath on it. We do have the DigiPolice deck in BT15 that'll just take this to drop out. Europe side looking like 20 cents, 45 cents, 99 cents, up to $1. Then it jumps up to 3 pretty quickly. There's plenty of stock in the €2.78 range, so good luck on that. Mirai's starting to see some movement now. Is that just because of the restrictions and people are thinking it's got a better option? Is that just because Mirai, you know, we're going to be getting closer and closer to starting to see the reveals for, you know, the Magnamon set, you know, the Angel versus Demon Lord set, you know, that new EX set that will definitely change things up. So people are going to start trying to probably start ticking into Mirai. So definitely, if you haven't gotten at least 2 Mirais, which I think is a fine number, unless magically we get more ways of playing Mirai, I think picking up 2 is fine for now. So it'll definitely save you in the piggy banks later. Europe side looking like €12 to 14 to 15 really quickly, actually. Only a few listings in the 12 and the 14 range that are basically you can grab for 2 copies, which is not bad. I would pick those up if you guys haven't gotten your copies. And then it jumps up to 15s if you want multiple for 1 seller. So, good luck on it, but Mirai's moving. Magnamon New Awakening BT08 is definitely seeing some climb up. It is touching 5s, guys. It won't be long, as you can see, from the 5s to go to 6 to 7s pretty quickly. I'm warning you now, this card is starting to climb. That deck is going to be one of the better decks in BT16, and the more, if it becomes the tier 1 deck, expect these to explode. So definitely pick up a copy or 2 if you have yet to get your copies, or if you guys have been holding off for it to go down, don't expect it. 4 euros 50 cents, 6 euros, 7 euros, crazy, kind of expensive. Takuya, why? When did this thing just decide to just go to the moon? You know, if you guys have it, nobody's buying it in this range. Nobody's gonna buy it for 80. Sorry, but last solds were in the 30s. 42 is probably where someone really needed it, but yeah. If you got this laying in a binder, flip it, make some money. Europe side, you guys got it clean though. 12 euros 50 cents, 14s. Anybody want to explain why the US has a buyout in it, but Europe's kind of just like, nah, chill, we just got it at like a tenth of the price here. Yeah, you guys got it at a good fair price. Magnamon X Antibody X Record. After talking about it last week, I'm not surprised at this climb up. So from 14, there were some listings in the 7s earlier in the week, and then boom, it's gone. It's back into 20 range pretty quickly. So you guys, you need to make sure you watch these cards closely, especially when the holidays come through. People will be flipping cards and stuff like that just to make money. So this is kind of one of those cards you watch. Europe side, these guys still got it clean. You're in the 5 euro range quite comfortably. You go up to 8 pretty quickly, but you know, from one seller, 8 euros a pop is not terrible. Gruman X Antibody. Yeah, people are still buying this at place. $1 you shouldn't, or 50 cents is fine, but don't buy it for $1. Really, don't buy it for $1. Your Ganon X Antibody Animal Crossing EX05, $2.50 a pop. Don't buy this at $2.50 a pop. It is not worth it. Like maybe $1 if you want it for pre-sales, but it's gonna tank fast, especially since you get multiple copies in a box. So yeah. Mamon Alternate Art Dimensional Phase BT11. Seeing some tick up here. We're touching 32, so it's not terrible. Regular arts are coming down a little bit, which is down to $4.24. Again, deck is not going to be the same without Anubis being able to go like, I'm gonna spam you. Because if you can answer one Anubis, you're gonna have to waste a lot of resources to get that Anubis back. Europe side looking like 7 euros. We got plenty in the 6 to 7 euro range, actually. Then kind of climbs to 8. We do have a few on the lowest of 4 euros and 78 cents, but you know, this is the hit. You know, Dex hit. It's not going as crazy. Europe side looking like for its ulti art, 24s. It goes to 25 to 28 pretty quickly. You know, there's not many listings, but looks like there's a lot in the 24 range. Fenry Luga Alternate Art Blast Ace, $32, and starting to climb up, boys and girls, starting to see movement. People were probably waiting for a hit, that's why it kind of started going down. But deck's good. I don't see it getting hit anytime soon. So, Ulti Art's starting to climb to reflect that. So it's in the 33 range pretty quickly. Europe side, explosions after the restriction list. 30 euros, 31s, 32. Yeah, people moved on to the next best purple deck. Analog Youth, $5 and going down. I'm not surprised here. I expect this to keep going down. Plenty of stock from Perfect Storm, like in the $5.19 range, but going down, guys. I don't expect this thing to stay expensive. Europe side, yeah, you guys are in the same kind of boat. €4.50, €4.89, you know, 44 euros 93 cents, you know, in the €5 range pretty comfortably. Paildramon Tamer Party Pack beginning $14 and still climbing. Is this just because it's a cool art? I think so, but also Paildramon in BT16 is going to be nasty, I think. Whew. But all in all, I expect this to hold strong in the 14s for now. And just because of Ulti Cup rulings, but 14s is not bad. Europe side, holy cow, you guys are in the same boat. 17s, 18s. Yeah, you guys are just a little more expensive than us. Then we have Lucemon Chaos Mode. I know I talked about this last week, but this card is still moving fast. Holding strong in the 20s. This is just because new support and everybody is knowing that we're going to get we should have the big boy. Europe side looking like 15, 15, 16s. Yeah, you guys will start following suit once the reveals start happening and we see at least anything Lucemon supported. Metal Greymon Cross Encounter BT10. We are looking at $8 holding strong. Deck is still fine. I think it's not a bad pickup if you guys are trying to just get into the game. The deck is very simple to play, so definitely. Europe side looking like €6, €7. Going down though. Definitely petering from that 12s, finally coming down. So good to see, boys. Emissaria Ho Blast Ace, last card. This card is starting to climb up, boys and girls. No surprise here because there was no hit to it. So card's just bonkers. We'll have to see if it continues to be bonkers. Europe side €6, €7. A little bit cheaper than our 10s, but not bad at all. But guys, what did you think of the market watch? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.